Hello friends! I hope everyone's doing well at home these days. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to code a simple draw on canvas application where you can kind of just doodle like that and use white if you want. And then with the button clear, you can just kind of clear your doodles. Now, I named it PyFlask Draw because I do intend to use Python and Flask in the future and host it somewhere else instead of GitHub pages, as you can see here. But like right now, it doesn't involve Python or Flask at all. So I just wanted to clarify that. So let us just open up Sublime Text. I kind of just pre-filled a little bit to save time, but you know, it's not much. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm not really coding this from scratch. Yeah, but let me know if you guys would prefer me to do that from now on. Because as you can see here in demo, we are drawing an image on the canvas first. So we have to kind of place some images, like an image, in the images folder. Let's choose this one. Okay. Oh, the assets. Let's paste item. And you can see it appear here. So now we can load our image source, assets, just image underscore 1.jpg, image on load. So what we do in this image on load is we try to draw the image onto the canvas. However, you guys can see that this image is huge and I don't want the image to be this big. So what I'm gonna do is to have a function to try to resize the draw image and the canvas. So what I'm gonna do is to have a function that kind of spits out, returns the scaled scaled image width and height image. So this function draw image to scale is not created yet, so let us create it right now. You can call this function whatever you want, but I just decided to call this draw image to scale. And because we are drawing our image to this canvas, we kind of have to input image and the context. So I would want to set the image width, scaled image width, to 650. Even though you can choose whatever, I guess numbers you want. Scale factor. I'm using this scale factor so that like the images don't appear out of proportions. Height will equal so over here, this is the actual function, I guess, where we draw the image onto the canvas. So we pass in these scale width and height instead of the original image width and height. If you don't want to do this scaling, then there's no need for you to have a method like that, you can just directly place this over here. Yeah. And so we return the scale width and heights. It's kind of hard to code while talking, I realize, but I would want to keep you guys entertained, I guess. So now over here, as you can see, we are setting the canvas width and height with our scale numbers, because I want my canvas dimensions to hug the image that we decide to upload. No, that decide to draw on the canvas, not upload. We also have this resize thing, because every time we resize, if we don't have this, the image will basically disappear. Oh, right. So over here, we have to include the canvas element with the corresponding ID. You can call this ID whatever you can name this whatever you want. It doesn't have to be canvas, but just make sure that it corresponds to what you write here. Okay, so let's see what happens when we run this locally. Oh, I already started this. Hang on, let me just clear. So if we want to test this out locally without deploying it first, we can just run this command, and it will run on localhost 8080. Localhost 8080. Okay, so you can see that. Oh, I'm sorry, it's kind of messy because I have the blue light filter on, but we can see that here we have our canvas with the height 650, width and height of 650, and our image drawn onto the canvas. So that's great. Let's move on. Okay, what next? Right, we added event listeners because drawing involves detecting mouse down, mouse up, and mouse move, which is when we drag the mouse across the canvas to draw. So let's just event listeners. Mouse down. Oh. So start position, and we want start position, end position, and also, oh, I almost forgot to change this. It's up and mouse move and draw. Now we don't yet have these functions, so let us just add them in. So we need function start position. E is basically the event that I'm just gonna leave here for now because I want to I guess do a better job at explaining this. Hopefully. It's kind of my first time doing this YouTube tutorial thing, and so I would really appreciate comments if you guys have any. So okay, we need to fill in these three functions to enable us to draw, basically. Before coding this tutorial of my own, I did reference another video drawing tutorial by DevAd. I think that's what the channel's called, but I'll definitely link the YouTube video in the description below. So the one thing that we need is like a flag variable that, you know, signals to us when we should do the painting, when we should not do the painting. So let's just let this variable be painting, initialize it to false. And so imagine when we do the mouse down, we would want to start painting, right? So over here we set this to true, and then we do the drawing. Now when the thing is finished, our drawing, the pixel is finished, the drawing is finished, we would want to set it to false, and context dot begin path. Okay, so if not painting, we I can't, oh man, return. Okay, over here we would want to set the line width, let's just set it to 3 dot line cap. Basically, you know, let's just choose round. Maybe you can choose other shapes as well. Just do a quick Google of this, and I think you'll be easily be able to find out what shapes there are available. Line to event client X. These are basically you can think of them as the X and Y coordinates of where your pixels go to. So like imagine like the canvas, like, oh whoops, I have this. So in this canvas, this point would have the X and Y coordinates of 0, 0. This point would have the X and Y coordinates of 650 and 650. Okay, moving back to here. Wait, where am I? Oh, line. Okay, line here. Line 2. So stroke. The video that I'll be linking down in the description below gives a better job at like explaining how this drawing thing works in detail, so I shall not elaborate on this part. Okay, so now we can test and see if we can start drawing. Okay, refresh. Oh, alright, it seems like it is working fine. Woohoo. Okay, but you know, we would ideally want to be able to firstly clear the canvas, and also, you know, maybe select a different color, because see, if I am drawing like that, I can't really see my strokes very well, especially if the image background is black, right? So maybe let's just add the color white. So first things first, let's just start with the button. Yeah, okay, back to the code editor. So right after the canvas, we can add like maybe a class of controls. Let's just call this alright. We'll have a button X to symbolize clear, I guess. Clear. But you know, I would ideally want to label this button in case my users don't realize what it's for. So let us just do that real quick. Label ID. Okay. Um, why don't we wrap this whole thing in a drawing component while we're at it, just so that, you know, we'll have an easier time trying to format, is it format CSS this thing? Drawing component. It's not really a component, I guess, but you know. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I guess this is okay. Okay, so it's gonna look pretty ugly, I guess, but let's see what happens. Oh, so we see the clear button here, right? And let's add some functionalities, I guess, because right now nothing happens when it's cleared, right? Because we did not do anything in our JavaScript script. JS script. So let's see. Right. Just like how we kind of did this document.query selector canvas, we should, you know, do the same with this button. So over here, let's just call it clear button, you know, but you can call it whatever you want to. Can't spell. Ugh, black. Oh no, clear button. Wait, what did I call it? No, just clear. Okay. Alright, looks fine. Okay, what? So we do have this clear button right here, right? But we would kind of like to tell it what to listen for. So we want to listen for a click, right? And what happens after the click, right? Because we don't have a clear canvas function yet, so we kind of have to add it in ourselves. Let's just call it, I'm just gonna write the clear canvas function first. We pass in, and I'll explain why we have to pass in these variables. Well, so in here we can just clear the rectangle, basically clear the canvas, right? So these are the x and y coordinates of where to clear from. So like in an image like that, we want to clear from this 0 point, right? And the width is this length and the height is this length. You can change these numbers over here if you want to, with image height, scaled height. Yeah. So because after we clear it, we would want to basically redraw our image to scale back onto the canvas. So we have to call this function again. Right, and that is why we have to pass in these parameters. Yeah. Alright, so we have that down. This is the clear canvas function that we have to call. So let us add in the event listener for now. Click. You can't call a function in here directly because, you know, that wouldn't work. You have to kind of just pass a reference instead. As dot height. Okay. Alright, this looks fine. Just make it look a little better. And let's see what happens here when we refresh. So I draw, Once we clear, it's gone. Okay, great. It's working fine for now, thankfully. So we have that down, but you know, I think it looks really ugly, so let us just try to get our control buttons here on this side in the center. I have a CSS down, and I'm just gonna copy and paste it over here. Alright, so drawing component is basically this whole thing, and the canvas, I've decided to give it a border just to show, you know, the canvas is there. And this is for the clear button, the clear label, and the controls. For the controls, I decided to outline it as well. Okay, where is it? Alright, so we have it. Now let us quickly just try to add in, you know, the black and white button. Now, this part is pretty similar to the clear button, so I'll just not talk. Well, okay, no, I'll talk a little bit to entertain you guys maybe, but like, it's, you know, the same thing. Ugh. Oh no. White color, label, just label. Yeah. And black color. Okay, I should probably call it black instead of black color, right? Because black is a color already. Yeah, we know that. It's just me. Okay. Black and white. Okay. So we have the buttons here, right? But we have to kind of add in the buttons in our event listeners as well. So let's just go ahead and do that. Wait, what did I call this? Black color. Black. Black. So here, black. And then white. Okay. Let's call this black button and white button. Alright, awesome. And over here we have to add in the what happens, tell it to how to behave when we click the black and white buttons. So over here, oh, excuse me, let me just remove this. Okay, so what determines the color of the strokes, what we draw on basically, is stroke style. Its default is set to black, which is hex 000000000, 6 zeros. I don't know why I spelled that out. I feel kind of weird, but I hope you guys don't mind me. So let's just set that to black, the black button to 6 zeros. And as for the white button, we will set it to 6 Fs. Alright. Okay, so let's see how it looks like now. Okay, so we can see that it's black. We clear, works fine. And we choose white. It changes to white. But, you know, it's kind of difficult to click, because we haven't, you know, done the styling for these buttons yet. So to save time, I'm just gonna use these. And just dump it in our CSS. And refresh. Oh no! Wait, hold up. Why is it? Oh, right. Okay. I should call this black. white, right? Is that right? Okay, yeah. All right, so we have it working. Yay. Okay, but you know, it's still running locally, and ideally we want it deployed online so we can, you know, show our friends and families and that kind of stuff. So let me just show you guys how we can very easily deploy it online with GitHub pages. So let's just stop this. Okay, so let me just try to add all my files onto GitHub. Commit, let's say, you know, first version, maybe. Okay, this is probably like a very bad way to name the commit, but let's just push it online to the repository. So we can see that once we hit refresh, it shows up here. Okay, so to easily deploy this on GitHub pages, we can just go into settings, scroll down to this GitHub pages part, and select master branch. It takes a little while for this to sync up, I guess, like a maximum of 10 minutes. So let's hope that we have to wait till this turns green, if I'm not wrong. So, okay. So let's copy this link and see if it works. What's going on? This is weird. Hang on. Just check. Oh, okay. Why is the image not displaying? Oh. Failed to load resource. Why? Oh man, it's okay. Let's see what's going on. Failed to load resource. Assets, images, this picture. Could it be because it's not caps? I mean, I don't think so, but let's just try, I guess. Add all, git commit, edited image name, extension, git push. Let's see if it works like that. Okay, let's just go back to this, hit refresh. Okay, so it's updated, right? Okay. Oh man, I lost the link. Okay, it's published. Why? Okay, relax. Filter open source. I mean, it can't be that it's not spelled correctly. I wonder why. Oh man, I don't know. Okay, let's just chill, I guess, and figure it out. Oh, oh, okay. Wait, what? Uh, okay, it might be that. Yeah, probably spelled it wrong. Oh well. Okay, I'm glad it's working now. So, here we are. You can do this doodling, and if you want to add more colors and buttons, you can just do so with whatever um, hex values you want. So yep, that's it. I hope I did an okay job going through this, and see you guys next time. Thank you for listening. Bye.